В 2026 году в мире еще есть места, где люди живут почти без электричества. И находятся они не только в труднодоступных джунглях Амазонии, но и в Таиланде, стране с кучей туристов и современной столицей, полной небоскребов. Но далеко не весь Таиланд похож на Бангкок. В этом видео я покажу вам деревню горных племен на севере Таиланда, где люди живут в бамбуковых домах, занимаются сельским хозяйством и почти не пользуются электричеством. Побывать в этом месте и узнать о нем больше мне помог тайский гид Атавут, который сам родом из горного племени, живущего по соседству. Атавут уже появлялся в моем предыдущем видео про женщин с длинными шеями. Посмотрите, если еще не. Поехали.
They're shy. And then we just there. But they're happy, but they're at home. Happy, happy.
Banana.
You want banana? Yeah. Try banana. Poo-poo, careful.
Thank you.
Tabru, say tabru.
Thank you.
Tabru it means thank you.
Как?
Tabru.
Таблю?
เดี๋ยววนมา
Tabru.
ผมจะต่อผ้าก่อน
อีมอน
เดี๋
นี่
ยว
ล่ะ
วนมาพอต่อผ้าเด้อ
Ni lo. Ni apa kau ni?
They make also weaving, you know.
Mana kau lo?
Woman hobby. She make the same at the long neck. This is a natural banana, you know, from here. No
So tasty.
chemical, no fertilizer.
It's so tasty.
Bawa mana? No, tu.
Ой, вкусный банан.
Ni tu. No.
They're making all day when they hobby, when they lady, yeah. Making some cotton, bracelets,
It's a
necklace.
carpet.
Huh?
It's a carpet.
A scarf.
Scarf.
Yeah, make a scarf. When they hobby, because sometimes with the trekking, come here if they want souvenir from the people. And see big pig. You see the pig?
Wow.
Big pig
It's so
there.
big.
Yeah, you can walk into here, but
Yeah,
be
yeah.
careful, poo-poo.
Wow, this pig is so big.
Elephant, elephant. Necklace, bracelet. This original house. If you've been here 10, 15 years ago, every house like this. Under, but the people still live, huh?
So it's
People
the
still
same
live here.
house.
Yeah.
They didn't change any details.
Nah.
Wow.
Yeah, it change. And but for the roof, if they need to change, because the leaf can last for 4 years only, and waterproof, rain no problem.
So they change their roof every 4
Yeah,
weeks.
for 4 years,
4 years.
3 or 4 years. But bamboo lasts for 10, 15, 20 years. Yeah.
And it becomes more harder
Yeah.
with the years.
You see, they live in simple way, nothing. They share in their life with the chicken, with the pig, with the cow. Also, originally they migrated from Myanmar. Also, this current. They still have group of this current also in Myanmar. In Myanmar, Burma.
Oh.
But this village, they have Thai citizens. They have Thai citizens since 1970 year, 1980.
They were born in Myanmar?
Yeah, they're born here.
Oh,
This
here.
they're born here already. Maybe I think they are the 4th or 5th generation already. Many hundreds of years already. Every house they will have back pig. Because why? If they have a daughter, because here they marry young, 13, 14 years old, they already married. If they not study, if they be a farmer, 14 they already married because they need baby when they're young to work in the farm. Work in the farm. Man, boy, 20 years old, 19 already married, 17 already have children.
So they need more working arms.
Yeah, they're more working people to help them when they're young. And pig, they will kill pig when someone married. Example, if I have daughter 13 years old here, I should bought one pig already for a daughter, and then they will take care until they married. They will kill pig. This you can feed to the pig. Maybe they will try.
Oh.
To eat.
Да. Может, с другой стороны кто-то.
Yeah, you can go another side. Because in the evening, the people we feed them banana tree. The people cut banana tree and then they chop, make it small pieces, and then they boiling, boil in hot water, and then feed to the pig. Natural feeding.
It's so funny. Я шире включила.
A lot of wood for cooking. They don't use any gas.
And what is this big jars?
For water, rain water.
So they collect it from the rain.
Yeah, from the rain.
And this pipe
Keep
is
extra. This from the pipe. But actually this from another up on the mountain because they need the pressure. The water from high to low. No pump.
it's like an aqueduct.
Yeah. And here they keep for extra. Yeah, for extra. For using community using water here.
Oh, and
This
this
is a
is
shop.
shop?
Yeah, where they are buying like a mini mart, like 7-Eleven. Yeah, they have here snack, they have here something, ingredient what people want to buy for cooking, eating.
Is it
Small
closed
shop.
or can I look inside?
Yeah, I think they're closed. Maybe the man he lie down, sleep there. Only in the evening he open. Boop.
So this one is open.
Yeah. Sometimes they have dry food. You see, they have a little bit thing what they need only. And he out of order. No more snack, no more stuff.
Yeah, I see some eggs.
Yeah, some egg, some washing this, something. They need only simple thing. Snack sometimes for children.
And this is their solar panel.
Yeah, solar power. But now they can still charging only, but at night time no light. It's darkness like. Only candle and fresh light.
Wow.
When they go, when they want to walk at night, only fresh light. And from wood, fire. From the wood walking. You see, after develop, now they start to changing. In future, if you be here 10 years, 15 years, all the house maybe will become like this. Maybe electricity will come over. But now
So
they still
This is the
in
new
between.
type of house,
yeah,
yeah?
new type of house. But they spend not only 1 year, 2 years, maybe 10 years, 15 years to work, to save money. Because if they want to buy a cement or concrete from down there, wow, expensive for transportation up here also. They have to save a lot of money until they make a house. And wood free from nature. People can go. Every family can cut the wood for building their own house, but not for selling. Don't make a business, but for living life, no problem. Government around.
construction.
Yeah, only construction only. Government, no problem.
So the village where you lived when you were a kid, it looks the same?
Similar like this.
Yeah.
With animal, with cow and buffalo. But today, everything modern, no more cow. They have to leave cow in the farm. You have to leave because smell. Because more people, big community. You cannot put any animal disturbing another neighbor. So they will complain. Yeah, like the example here, they can still have cow and buffalo. They're my ear, huh?
Hello.
Yeah.
And cow is
For eating, you see
Yeah.
how people second floor. And you see when the hot season, the people will come in under, live in under. And they don't stay in second floor because it's hot. But under is cool because the wind pass under, yeah, passing. These are the hole where you see the man lay down sleep. Man no work, no job, like man sitting there, you see, drinking. I ask him, what you doing today? I just take care of buffalo, no work. In the evening, I bring buffalo back, daytime sitting. Because they grow rice, they grow corn, everything already before rain start already. Because now it's the rain season. And then sky keep the water, they don't need to take care of water. Now there's a lot of people. Men stay home, relax. When they want to go work, they work, no work, stay home. Here, 3 o'clock, if you sleep here, the rooster start. 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see toilet. They don't have toilet inside their house. Huh? Most of the house they have toilet separate. Not together in the house. You make toilet outside only.
They share it with their neighbors or it's
Sometimes
private?
they share. Sometimes they share. Emergency. You see new generation. Under some is the original. On the top modern. Only solar power. Before solar power only candlelight. Solar power have been here since the prime minister will be 2003.
Wow.
2003 the solar power start to come and this one is new อันนี้นี่ปีเนี้ยกันเนาะ
จะอันนี้ปีนี้
ที่ไฟนี่นะส่องต่างเนี่ย
เนี่ยจะมีแน่เลยใช่ค่ะปีนี้ค่ะ
ปีใหม่หน่อย and this only this year just coming new this only for light but cannot use before they have a big one inside the house can have light but เดี๋ยวนี้บอกเนาะ
บอกแล้วค่ะ
no more now cannot use after bang thunder from rain lightning from the sky and no more using
หลบดาวแล้วบุคคลเนี่ยก็น่าเด้อ
แล้วเดี๋ยวเมื่อคืนนี้ได้ไฟฉาย
พี่หลานเต้จะรู้สึก
เปิดไฟฉายกัน Yeah, only flashlight at night when they want to go to toilet at night when they want to walk to house another house only flashlight when getting dark sleep no television มันมีทีวีเนาะที่นี่เนาะมันมีสักหลังno house have television yeah no refrigerator but still have phone some only
โตก็ว่าเปิดทีวีกันเนี่ยล่ะมันเมื่อแบบนี้มาซื้อทีวีแบบได้
no money cannot buy TV
And how do they store their products without fridge? Without refrigerator, how they...
oh they eat fresh mostly vegetable we ask her มึงกะวันนี้กินข้าวกันยังไหมเนี่ย
โอ้ไม่เดินเนี่ยเด้อปะปะ
Today I eat with the fish can. Can in fish in the can. You see like the red one in 7-Eleven sell. Only this. อย่างเดียวนะมิสโตมาทำอ่ะ
ไปเดินนี่ตัวมาทานแล้ว
มาทำแล้วเนาะ And the main thing is the rice. Only one fish can. They eat. If they want to eat meat, they go down another village, buy meat per kilo. Yeah. But when they have party, they have ceremony, they kill chicken and pig and sharing meat. They don't eat much meat. You can see their body like me. Not much big, yeah. But most of people here, if they born here, they grow up here. And if they not continue for school for study always, like all girl, young girl here, they all married, all have children. They look young. 19, 20 years old already, 1 or 2 babies. You see, if the girl wearing red or colorful, like this, it mean already married.
เด้อที่ได้พี่พี่จะเป็น
If they're not married, they wear white. White is mean purity, virgin. They married one time. One husband, one wife. Monogamy. Some tribes polygamy. Man can have more than one wife.
So girls stay here and boys go to universities, right?
Yeah, some.
Some,
Yeah.
not all of them.
Or maybe just school nearby here. Not very university. They just learn how to write, to read. That's it. Enough. Because if they go to university, you have to think 4 years in the city. Wow, the parents have to pay a lot for accommodation, for food. Not only study. Even government also cheap, but they still have to pay a lot more extra. Example, if the government university, you might pay 8,000 or 10,000 baht per year. But wow, for accommodation, if you pay every month 4,000 baht, so another 40,000 extra for 1 year if you rent. And food, wow, in 1 year they should make money more than 150,000. But you can look around here, no job. Just the parents have to work hard. That's why they have cow and buffalo. If who have a lot of cow and buffalo, they can support for the student. If they have no scholarship from the school to support them, so their parents will sell cow, study, sell buffalo, study.
It's like a fancy
One cow buffalo start from 8,000 baht or 15,000 baht like that. This how, and then they have to work also extra. That's why not many people want to study. After learn a little bit from government nearby the village because free, not much expensive. Because every day they come home and eat with their parents, so save their money. So that's why they study a little bit only high school, secondary school only, and then finish from 18 years old. No more continue for university. This is the life of people here.
So it means that the population of these villages, it stays the same.
Yeah, always. Like my village also, if the old generation always same, go up there, eat there, die there, never seeing the world, never been abroad like you, even Bangkok. Some people never see how Bangkok look like. Some people never see how Chiang Mai city look like. They never been, never go, because always staying here. If they start to go to see, wow, at least they should have money pocket 2,000 baht. For taxi, for eating, maybe one overnight and come back. That's it for experience. But no one go. because they save money for more better than to go just to see the city. Like that.
And can you ask her, when you live in such community, is there some crimes or something like this, or there is no crimes in these villages?
ว่าในหมู่บ้านเนี่ยมีซ้ำเตื้อมีอย่างลุงเราบ่มีเนาะปลอดภัยเนาะที่นี่นะบ่มีปัญหากันบ่มีขี้เหล้าบ่มีอย่างนั้นเนาะ She said all very happy, it's very calm and everybody love each other, talking nice, like a big family.
Everybody knows each other.
Yeah, know each other. Yeah, if you, example, you sing at night when you drink too much, they know already who voice singing, you know. Even the motorcycle, who drive at night and people sleep and they know who's bike. Even the bike they can recognize. Yeah, the bike and the sound. It's a small community, and everybody know. And not only this village, even another village also, they still know. Oh, this guy whose name this because they are working together in farm.
So they share the same
share.
fields.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some together with the field and sharing. Okay, you come to help me this year. I give you 10 bag of rice because they have 60 bag. Example like that. And they share. If someone don't have field, yeah, they sharing the rice. And also the people who come to work, they don't ask for money because they're waiting until when they harvest the rice and then keep the rice better. Because if they have no money but they have rice, they have food to eat, no problem to live here. You get not much to spend, not much to pay. Just stay home. Hearing the cowbell, no 7-Eleven, no supermarket, nothing here. So they live in simple. Cook what they eat what they cook, and go what they eat also around in here.
And what does it feel like when you live in such close community where you know each other? Because we live in big cities and we don't know all of the people around us. We are like anonymous here. And here everybody knows each other and everybody knows what you're doing. Everybody knows about you. How it feels like living in this.
Wow, you feel very
situation.
comfortable and you feel safe. You feel nice because no one gonna take anything from
nothing
you.
to
You know?
hide.
Nothing, yeah, nothing like because everybody know. Oh, this like this personality because they see from, like example, if now they have some student, if she stay long life, she will see. Oh, I saw you when you are little boy, you know. They know already. They're seeing already. And also one thing, they're sharing food, they're helping, they're giving sometime. You know, wow, children remember. Oh, this man, this woman, nice to me. Okay, when they grow up, they continue. They start to sharing more, like that. This is how the community live here, live in peaceful and unity, helping together, and support each other, and no fight, no fight. If they fight, okay, next day come and talk, and then good already because they cannot, get mad and angry with someone for a long time because your house here, my house there, you're here together. When the water, no water, they still need to go together to bring the water from the mountain. Example, if the pipe break, yeah, no water come, and they have to go together. If they don't go, they have no water. If they go only one, cannot help. No one help. Also, this helping and support each other.
That's very
Helping
good.
and support, yeah, this one. Like a little boy today, Saturday. Yeah, he don't go to school. He stay home. He did no shoe. Walking, no PlayStation, no laptop. To stay with mom, stay close to nature. You know?
And how old are these girls?
อายุเท่าไหร่ละ
เศร้าเอง
ตัว
จ้ะ
21 years old มีลูกกี่คนละ
คนเดียว
เนี่ย have one already ลูกเท่าไหร่ละ
ขวด9 เดือนค่ะ
almost 2 years little ผู้ชายอ่ะ
ผู้หญิง
girl นี่เมื่อการวันนี้มีลูกหมดแล้วเนาะ
เจ้ามีลูกมาแล้วค่ะ
every girl
หัวใจมันกล้าเจ้าได้แต่งงานเจ้า
ฮะ
ตอนนี้ยังไม่ได้แต่งงานเจ้า
that's still young and 4 of them already married and have children 1 and 2ไม่ใช่มือกาเนาะมือกาไม่ใช่ I call her like Muka is mean like an old lady. She said, no, I'm not Muka, you're still young. Muka is like an aunt, like a sister, older sister. She said, no, I'm young.
And can you ask them if they watch some TV shows or movies or YouTube, these girls?
Yeah, they have seen from telephone now.
They are watching it from telephone, yeah?
And sometimes if they go to friend house down there where electricity, they might sit maybe 1 or 2 hours to see. But mostly people now with telephone. มีโทรศัพท์เนาะ
มี
Yeah, they have
They have
telephone today, smart.
Instagram, something like this.
Maybe Facebook, yeah, they start
How
to
they
have
charge it.
Facebook, yeah. Because to see another, to see how is the update of the city or whatever. Yeah, now they do Facebook almost everywhere. They see from Facebook and then they can add Instagram there.
But they use it like not so many hours as city people, yeah? Like 1 or maybe 1.5 hour a
Oh,
day.
maybe 30 minutes, because if they, because here no routers for the Wi-Fi, right? So if they have telephone, if they watch longer, they have to, put more credit, more money, for to get more internet, like that. So they don't need much, because every money, every baht is very important for them. The most important is for hospital. They need, actually hospital cheap, but for transportation,
Yeah.
or to go to buy food, to stay, also expensive.
It's so different from the people from the city, because in cities people go to jobs and they have like 5 days a week. You should go to work. You should work there for 8 hours, and then you earn your money. And here you should earn your money by your own way.
Yeah.
So you should like find some other ways to earn money, like grow something, go and sell this, and only in this way you have your money.
Yeah.
Right.
This way only. That's why they are more keeping, because not easy like in the city. In the city you look for a job, okay. You ask someone, can I help you working for 2 or 3 hours, you get paid. But here no job.
Yeah.
No jobs
yeah.
around here. Only nature. Only nature.
So there is no such situations when one people from the village work for another people from the village.
Oh, some also. But they have to go to work another village like we pass, because there is more job. Yeah, they have example like more elephant press, more activity. Okay, they can go and work and help, or cutting the garden house for the people who don't want to cut. Yeah, they can make money 300, 400 baht, and then good living already. Good living already, because food they eat free,
And
because from they grow.
what do you think? People in this village, they live in equal conditions, or some people are more rich, more fancy houses,
The
or
people here.
people here they live in same conditions, or some people are richer than others?
Similar, and depend if who more work hard. If who like to go work every day, of course, they have more money, but no rich,
No rich.
not very rich, but just for enough for living life, and they just have better house living only, better house living bigger only, but they have to go work every day. But people who stay house what they have, they just stay. Don't care. Enough. I'm happy with this, so they fine.
So the difference is like one person may have a car and the fridge and the TV, and another person may not have it.
Yeah.
And this is the same.
Yeah, also
all
the same.
difference.
They're happy also. Yeah, they're just happy what they have. Okay, you have because you work hard, you spend. But me, I sleep. I have more time for myself. Like you said, some people go work 8 hours, and some people stay home 8 hours. And okay, you go work 8 hours, I stay home. It's the same, You still live here at the same place, You not move, you not become rich, and you never travel. If you go travel around the world and you come back, okay, I will jealous and maybe want them work more. But everybody stay the same, eat the same, living the same life. Yeah, like that. That's why they just think, wow, the life is nothing. Because one thing they just, for me, I believe that they just think because if you spend too much, you not spend time for yourself. After you pass anywhere, you cannot take.
Yeah.
Even you build a lot of things. When you before you die, you just need your healthy care only. And people who stay home more, I think they're more healthy.
Yeah.
They're more strong because they don't spend much energy, for working to going out. Example, you stay home, you meet 1 or 2 people, make you good. But if you go out, you meet 3 people not good, but you come back home, you're angry already, Maybe you start to fight with the family, Yeah, but here they stay, they don't see anything, they still, their mind still okay, fresh and clean, and
It
nothing
makes
much
sense.
to put, Like us, we see 100 people today, wow, this man like this guy like this, wow, what's happened? But for them, they see 2 people nice and better like that. This the life. They don't need much. They don't need much for survival, for living, just for have house to live, have clothes to wear, food to eat. That's it. When they're sick, just medicine. 4 things.
And
The most important.
actually, what about medicine? So they don't have a doctor here.
Have go hospital.
Hospital. Where is the closest? In Chiang Mai?
No, the one is a little here. You drive only 15 to 20 minutes, close to another village before we drive up to the mountain. But if the big case, if you need very, very big hospital, you have to drive another 30 minutes. Not far. Not in the city, but still outside.
So basically, if you have some health problems and you don't have a bike, you may rent your bike from your neighbor, and you go to this hospital and
Also, you
get
can
care.
ask someone.
Yeah.
If you are like your cousin, your same family, they can ask. เฮ้ยเนี่ยมึงอ่ะประเดี๋ยวนี้ถ้าว่าเมื่อยก็เข้าในโรงพยาบาลอย่างเดียวเนาะบ่มียาต้มบ่มียาเนี่ยเนาะ
Amiga.
นี่เนาะเนาะ Yeah she said some no hospital they are tracking
แต่ถ้าเป็น
I think
เนี่ย
oh with the kids
อ๋อต้องไปทางหน้ากับไปโอ้
if she said if it's a big case emergency coma hospital only and she said if just a little problem like a stomach or fever they still do traditional way
Oh wow.
they still have a people who have knowledge about okay this kind of tree good for this kind of tree good for this
you know much about
Omo shopper is a hello
Hello.
yeah these are the house but today she not very set up the bed
because after here we go only black and dark
who want to have an experience they will come overnight here so like in the village and then they will see the evening morning life of the people but now they see every house most of people still go in their farm just few of people stay but in the evening you will smell hot smoke from every house when they start to release the people come back and more children more
Actually, it feels comfortable. It smells
Yeah?
really nice. Yeah.
very nice wooden house
Smell really nice.
and but sometimes the wind bring the poo poo also from nature smell how the people get income mostly from tourists but not from like the one we went in the morning that's too much and here only people want to see only they have to come by leg or by us 4x4 driving up to the mountain the buses cannot come up here yeah cold beer Coca-Cola
Coca-Cola, beer, water, souvenir, nothing. Eh, cả hiện mà má papa.
So they all made it by themselves.
Yeah, made by themselves. And this, some they buy from the store, but they come to make themselves. Yeah, they buy like stone. You get some stone, elephant, silver, and then making. And here is from here. It's from cotton that they make. Before they grow also cotton, but now no more. They buy everything drying color from store easy, and then they weaving. Cherry. Name Cherry.
What is the name?
Cherry. Good, a Western name. Cherry. Tasty cherry.
Oh.
นี่เรารีบนั่งไปเนี่ย The simple house. Only for sleep. Nothing special. In the morning, sunrise, wake up. In the evening, just go inside. Don't need anything, aircon, even door. Simple way. Some people don't care, like I tell you. If someone don't care, after they have something, protect them from rain, from sun, enough. And going out, up, sometimes spider. Rooster, chicken around. Yeah, this house is start to build with concrete. Because why they try to build a house from concrete and from stone wood? Because they don't need to change. Can stay for longer, 50 years, 40 years, or 100 years. But if bamboo, every 15 years, 20 years, you have to chop big bamboo like that. Bang, and make a new one always. That's why also the roof. Why it's not from the leaf? Because people don't want to go in the jungle and correct the leaf and making the roof. No. Yeah. You just find something to do better like that. Because now everything, after they work, they get salary and they see how the people living down there. They just try to build the house same as the people who live in downtown. This is how develop changing life. But before they making the house like this, the roof they have to work a lot too. Ah, before human living, you see, pig living first, you see, and oh baby, new baby. Yeah.
It's a small one.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see, they doesn't care smell or smell everything nature, you know, everything in nature.
So this one, it's their mom?
Yeah, mom, very skinny.
It's so small, yeah.
Yeah, after born, baby born, hungry already, walk around. The people will bring them food soon.
Oh my god. So when they become really, really big, they eat them.
Yeah. They eat them, cook them.
Too bad for you.
It's
guys.
food, it's food. Yeah, almost every family, they have pig, have chicken, have cow. This when for big party, big ceremony only, they will kill.
So they eat them only for
Ceremony,
Yeah.
festival only. For living, if they need some meat, they just go buy per kilo.
Mm-hmm.
Go by kilo. And also not many villages like this now in Chiang Mai or Thailand. And see this house even not done yet, but people already moved in, staying.
So there will be 2 floors.
Yeah, 2 floor. But in the, even first floor not finished yet, you know, second floor not finished, people stay already.
And the roof, one roof is like from the leaves, and
Yeah.
the other one is
Yeah,
like
modern.
regular.
Yeah, regular, modern. Yeah. These are for rice. They put the rice here. Yeah, rice ban, rice store. Original, traditional house. The woman is not home. They want to go. Still living. And the man come back with the farmer hunting, with the gun shoot some bird, some squirrel, you know, eating.
Ah, it's a gun, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No problem. Yeah. Shooting, hunting, eating.
I thought it's for fear,
Well,
but
like-
it's for hunting, yeah.
Yeah. The children stay home, have something. They're fresh, you know, they're very innocent. They have not much thing, you know, to their brain, you know. That's why you see even the people buy, you see they're always laughing, happy, even talking and laughing, people buy like old women, you see. Because they're fresh, you know. They don't have much thing in their mind. In the city, if you buy, not buy, people sitting. Look at you like this, you know? No smile, no laughing, you know. But here doesn't care, people buy or not buy. Don't care. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Because they make themselves also. They have enough for eat, for survive life. This just extra income for them. Like extra. Only old generation, senior people only we wear traditional. Now almost of the young, you see, they wearing from, because if they make, the parents have to work a lot. If you go store, you buy 50 baht, 40 baht, you get t-shirt ready. If you take cotton, maybe 100 baht. And then you have to see it maybe 3 or 4 days or 1 month, you know, take time. That's why they
So-
buying better.
Not
something.
because of the fashion, but because of the work.
Yeah, yeah, because of the work, of the cheaper also. Don't lose the time. But when someone married, someone getting married, when they do ceremony, everybody will wearing almost the same, traditional only.
And the man?
And the man mostly will be the red t-shirt, and the long black color of
Sarong.
the long pants sarong. Because they married one time only. This by the culture. Married one time, live together. Even husband or wife die, pass away, have to live by their own. Cannot be married again.
Wow.
This from the culture. But now I don't know. Maybe it's changing. Someone married another time. I don't know. But from the original culture, one time only married. Yeah. And before married, man and girl, if they talk, cannot not allowed to touch, no hug, no kiss. After ceremony only, their parents allow them to touch each other, you know, to stay together.
Right now, here like parents decide who will marry, like.
Oh no,
their
they shoot
son or
themselves.
daughter.
Now they shoot. Yeah, they
themselves.
decide themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But before, maybe before, okay, you should marry with this guy, this woman, like that. But now everybody have a choice themselves.
And what do
shoot
you think?
themselves.
Why does it change?
Because I think better. Because we want to give more freedom to people, like we call Thailand, freedom of land, like that. Start to make fire in the evening time before mosquito come. Also good for people, good for animals.
So he will start this fire, and it will like cover the whole village, right?
Yeah, and then after, if people come back home, you see more smoking on every house. Because every house they don't cooking from the gas. No oven or nothing, fire only for cooking.
So they have like a big jar. Yeah.
Cooking. Big pot, big jar for cooking rice.